Dear India, happy Republic Day. We are celebrating Republic Day this year at a time when we are in many ways at a very important juncture of our evolution as an independent country. This is the time when we are in the process of defining for a very long time to come what it means to be India, what it means to be Indian. Are we indeed, as we had long assumed, a pluralist democracy, one in which people of various kinds of backgrounds could live and flourish and coexist together and dream the same dreams? Are we still a country in which it doesn't matter whatever differences of caste, creed, color, culture, consonant, cuisine, costume and custom we may have, so long as we rally around a basic consensus, and that consensus is on the democratic principle that in a big, diverse democracy you don't really need to agree all the time, so long as you agree on the ground rules of how you will disagree. We managed for 7 decades consensus on how to manage without consensus. That was our big strength. We kept India going as a country where we could and did disagree, but where our disagreements were settled at the ballot box, were settled, if necessary, in the courtrooms, were settled through debates in the mass media. They were not settled through mob lynchings, they were not settled through riots, they were not settled outside the boundaries of the law and the political system. Today, this idea of India is being assailed by all sorts of forces. Forces of intolerance and bigotry. Forces who believe that this country is only for Hindus and that to a particular kind of Hindus. Forces that believe that the protection of the cow is more important than the protection of human beings. Do we have to accept their priorities? Do we have to accept that this is a Hindu Rashtra rather than a territory on which people of varying kinds of backgrounds have long contributed and have long asserted a claim to flourishing? Do we in our country today have to accept that there is a narrower idea of India than the capacious one we have all taken for granted for so long? My answer to these questions, I think, is implicit in the way I've asked them. You, all of you Indians, have to answer those questions too. Because in your answers lie the future choices that will dictate and determine the kind of India we and our children are going to grow up in. That was the ideal adopted in the Constitution on the 26th of January 1950, which gives us the reason to celebrate Republic Day today. All the best again. Happy Republic Day once more. Lots of love. Shashi Tharoor.